Hey, hey, hello, hello, hello. I don't know if we're live yet. I don't see it on YouTube yet, but we should be live pretty soon. Oh, now we're live. Hey, there we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Another show. Today, we're going to talk about another drone meetup. I know our inspiration for the Vegas drone meetup has always been the South Florida drone meetup, and so we're looking forward to talking about the South Florida drone meetup today, and enjoying some great conversations. In just a couple minutes here, I think I'm gonna put a link into the show so anybody who wants to get on a little later today, maybe about 12:30 my time. I think it's like 3:30 East Coast time. We'll be joined by Captain Ray Kelly, so we can get the official words about the Florida drone meetup. But so we've got a whole variety of things to talk about. Um, we were able to this week get a hold of all of the people that didn't make it, that registered and then did not make it to the Vegas drone meetup, and we are sending out today the entire gift pack that everybody received when they registered here. So it's really a great bundle of gifts there, and we're really excited when we're you know thrilled that DJI made all of these gifts available for everyone. So hopefully, all of them will be receiving those. There's so far, I think there was only two people that registered and were not able to, for whatever circumstances, were not able to join. So let me get into the chat room here, and today I'm kind of a lone ranger out here. Skybow Media, my friend, how are you? He is another local Las Vegas guy, and we've really connected here, and he's done some fabulous videos from the from Las Vegas here, and some of the great places he was able to go out with Ken Dono and Billy Kyle and Ken Heron out to the Lake Dolores. We will hopefully will show a few videos from there today, but I have to tell you, we are really excited to today to feature the South Florida drone meetup, because this, and I'm going to repeat this again when Ray's here, but this will be my fourth South Florida drone meetup. And I am honored to be able to go to South Florida, fly from Las Vegas to South Florida, and represent some of us out here in the western end of the United States in at this wonderful event. Flying Flynn Media. Hey, John Flynn is in the chat there. All right, Jerry Bauer is in the chat. Audrey Dempsey is in the chat. Hi, Audrey. She may come up here and poke her head in here anytime, today. So be ready for that. We'll welcome her when she gets here. So she made a lot of new friends, and I have to tell you, really, I mean, I can't, I've said how much I appreciate everybody so many times, but I don't think I can say it enough. How much we appreciate everybody that made it to Las Vegas. We truly had just a wonderful time. So all good. So one of the topics that we're going to cover today is we are, as most of you know, that Audrey is a cruise travel agent. And as a cruise travel agent, she puts together groups and groups of either families or friends or acquaintances, whatever. And we put together these groups and go on cruises together. And because of her ability to negotiate a little bit better, and because of having a group there, we've gotten some incredible perks for doing that. And so our cruises turn into something really special for all the people that get into our group. So, this special advantage this time is we're going on Virgin Voyages, which is a very, very unique cruise line. And hi, Steve. Hey, Steve Anderson's there. And Zach. Hey, Zach, your package is coming in the mail later today. Yes, big orange drone flyer there. Zach was not able to make it. So I'm so happy you're there. Anyway, getting back to the perks of this cruise, Virgin Voyages is a relatively new cruise line. They have only a handful of cruise ships, and they started with a unique uh, situation. First of all, they took out the buffet. There's no buffet. It's all little restaurants, and it's all great restaurants. And then there are some high end gourmet restaurants, and none of them are an extra charge. They're absolutely no extra charge. And Virgin Cruise Line is adult only. Unfortunately, you have to be, if you're a youngster here, you have to be over 18 to be able to get on the cruise ship. And I have to tell you, if you've cruised with children before, it can be a little nerve-wracking, and you have to be a little tolerant of you know children being children, and that's just the way life is. But on Virgin, there are no children, and it is a different experience. I know we have had just a really unique time ourselves on Virgin Cruise Lines, and I know we will explain a lot of that, but the main perk is normally their normal policy is no drones allowed on Virgin Voyages. And Audrey, for the last few months, has been talking to the higher management people at Virgin Cruise Lines. And for our group that starts March 22nd and ends April 1st in San Juan, Puerto Rico, our group, and only our group, we have permission right now to bring as many as 20 drones on board. They will ask you to check just the drone, no batteries, no controllers, no anything else, just the drone when you get on and when you get off. But you will be able to bring your drones, because the idea here is that most of us that are going will be going to the South Florida Drone Meetup right after the cruise. So obviously we want to have our drones with us. So we will be able to bring our drones. And we have a couple of our old fart members that live in San Juan. And I know we're going into San Juan for 2 days early so that we can spend 2 days flying drones in Puerto Rico in some incredible, gorgeous spots. We have been watching some videos of some of these guys in Puerto Rico flying drones. Audrey and I have a close personal friend that we've had a long term relationship who is now living in Puerto Rico, and so we are going to have just a great time both before and maybe after the cruise there. So we, however you want to plan your time there, but Puerto Rico is an American territory, and so your Part 107 is valid in Puerto Rico. And so we are looking forward to just making an incredible journey here, coming up here in March 22nd, shortly after our anniversary. And we will be, doing this cruise line. Now, this cruise is going to be, uh, I think, really different and really special, and especially for a group of drone flyers. And I am currently investigating all of the islands that the cruise ship goes to get the exact laws and regulations and requirements that we'll need ahead of time. Uh, and if you give me a moment here, I'll bring up the actual itinerary of our cruise here. If you any of you who were at the Vegas drone meetup probably saw the poster, or probably Audrey carried the poster up to show you in person all of the details of this cruise line. And so let me bring that up here now. I had to reset my computer just a moments before this show started, so I'm hoping everything is going to be working the way it's supposed to be. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's get this up here. All right, here we go. Ta-da! There we go. So I am thrilled to introduce to everybody today, and you will see this often, I'm sure. But this is the promotional piece here. Let me adjust that a little bit here. Yeah, there we go. This is the promotional piece for the pre-South Florida meetup, Drone Caribbean Cruise. And like I said, our group has been granted permission to bring a limited number of drones. Now, if we sell out of we have 10 cabins currently reserved. And if we sell out of those 10, we may be able to get permission for more drones on this cruise ship. So I'm sure you will be, don't feel you will be left out here at all. But if you can see on your screen, I know some of you are watching on your phones, and so it doesn't always come across really clear here. But oh, drone seekers. Oh, I will be at the meetup and can't wait to hear about the cruise. All right, Steve. Yes, Steve from the UK. So in San Juan, Puerto Rico, the cruise both starts and stops in San Juan, which is not a far distance from Florida. And the first stop is Tortola, It's a Caribbean island, a very small Caribbean island that we will that it's a beautiful place, and we will be there. And then the cruise takes a day or so, and it comes down to Antigua. And we've been in Antigua before a long, long time ago. But Antigua is a beautiful, beautiful country, and a lot of wide open space, and some beautiful, beautiful beaches, and really picturesque spots there. And and our our trick, not necessarily a trick, but our tip is to hire a cab driver for the day when you arrive. And almost every cab driver is aware that where can I fly drones, and they will take you where you can fly drones. And there is, usually that works out way great. For those of you that saw my drone flight over the Acropolis in Greece, in Athens, Greece. That's how that happened, and so we'll be doing that, and then it goes from Antigua to Saint Kitts. Saint Kitts is a very and Nevis. Saint Kitts and Nevis is a very beautiful, kind of high end Caribbean island that has just all kinds of wonderful, wonderful places, and we are looking forward to seeing that. And from there, we go to Martinique, a French island that's also, of course, extremely beautiful. And what a great culture, this Caribbean French culture in Martinique. It is really just a great, great place to be. And from there, Martinique, we go to St. Lucia, and then we go from St. Lucia to Barbados. And I've been to Barbados before. Barbados is a beautiful, beautiful place also. And I think, we will all have just a wonderful time, not only on the ship, but off the ship. But I have to tell you, on the ship, you won't eat any better than you ever have in your entire life. You will enjoy adult orientated entertainment. I have to tell you, they don't have like a cruise director like a regular cruise ship would. They have a couple entertainers that act as the cruise director or fulfill that role as a cruise director. And on the cruise we took last year before the Florida meetup, it was a lovely young girl singer who was just so warm and friendly, and a 6'5" tall drag queen who was the most entertaining person I've met. It was just a fun time. And as you can see, it's kind of a different type of cruise here. So I really want everybody to enjoy that. Then we move down to St. Vincent, and and then after St. Vincent, then we take a couple leisurely days cruising back to San Juan, Puerto Rico here. And then so this is a 10-day cruise. And it is going to be 10 nights. And I have to tell you, it truly, truly is going to be an exciting, wonderful time. Here's some photos of the staterooms. They call their top end suite a mega rock star cabin. Then they have a rock star quarters here, and those are truly unique, wonderful spots. And but for us regular folks here, we get down to the what they call the sea terrace, and each, instead of just a balcony room, it's called a sea terrace, and every terrace or balcony has a red hammock on the balcony. So I mean, actually, Audrey did get into the into the hammock, and I mean, just couldn't be anything better than having a nice tropical drink in your hand, laying in a hammock, floating on a cruise ship out in the ocean. I mean, in the Caribbean Sea. It is just going to be. I mean, I don't know if I can accurately communicate this to everyone how enjoyable this time is, and they offer Virgin offers what they call their everyday luxury, their included luxury. They have over $1,000 in added value to your room. Yeah, you get a currently they are offering 80% off of your second passenger. So that's a sizable discount for each cabin. Plus, they're giving you something they stopped doing, but now they're during this period until from now until the end of January, they are offering a $300 bar tab included with your room. So that I know I can't drink $300 worth, but some of you might be able to do that, and that's a really great benefit there. And you'll use once you have a bar tab. If you want to buy a drink for somebody, you can put it on your tab. It's a very great situation there, and I know we're looking forward to everybody, really, really doing great. Audrey's commenting here. It looks as though only one day sailing from St. Vincent. Promotions. Audrey can very comfortable. So let me tell you how to get a hold of Audrey if you're interested in this. I think we sure probably within a few more minutes here, we're going to have Captain Ray here. And I have also brought up some video from the South Florida drone meetups in the past here that I'm sure everybody wants to see. I mean, this is going to be a truly enjoyable couple weeks here in South Florida if you have an opportunity. But let me take this image here and take that down, and let me bring up the method to connect with Audrey here. Okay, if you're interested in this, we really want you to join us and enjoy this. And so here's the if you've got a phone, you can scan this QR code here. This will take you directly to a website that says at the top of it, and make sure it says it at the top, sold and serviced by Audrey Dempsey. Okay, that's what it will say. Or even easier, give her a phone call at that phone number, 702 592 2454, and you and Audrey can communicate about how much and where, and how you set up yourself to get on this cruise line and get into our group that has the special permission to bring drones aboard this cruise line. Okay, like I said, this cruise line, typically, if they find out that you have a drone on board, they will confiscate it and keep it until the end of the cruise. And this is an experiment that this cruise line is granting us to experiment with you being able to bring the drone on the cruise and take the drone off of the cruise ship when we arrive in any one of those ports, and being able to use that drone. You can keep your batteries, you can keep your controller, we can charge up, you can put your SD cards in the, take your SD card out. They don't want any of that stuff. They only want to make sure, in the past, a few careless drone flyers have really ruined this situation for many, many people by flying drones during the cruise, launching the drone from their balcony, doing some very stupid stuff with a cruise ship with thousands of people and and a lot of technical equipment and everything else. It's a very bad idea to fly your drone anywhere near a cruise ship that you're on. Okay, I know some of you have seen my cruise ship chasing videos, but we weren't on those cruise ships. We were flying from, with Alex and Al in South Florida. We were flying from the shore, kind of thing. But anyway, this is really a special occasion and a special privilege that we're getting to do this. So I'm really excited to share this with everybody. Let me know if you didn't get this. If you want me to, I can send you this graphic. I will probably post this graphic on Old Farts with Drones so that we can all share in it. And I'm hearing some noises, but I'm not. There he is. So let me know. This is going to be just an incredible special time. And then the cruise ends on April 1st. And you can either stay in Puerto Rico for a couple days if you'd like, or you can uh, go to uh, go to Stewart, Florida, or Jupiter, or we're going to go to Miami for a night, and then we're going to probably to Jupiter, and then we're coming back to connect in with everyone else in Stewart, Florida. I know this being my fourth year in a row attending the South Florida Drone Meetup. We are really excited to do this. So let's move this off of here, and let's see if we can bring in our guest of honor. Hello, Captain Ray. Why
Bob,
am I not
can you
getting
see
you in
me?
here?
How you doing? I'm probably doing something wrong.
I can't see you, but I don't know why. I don't know why this is not working here. Hold on here. Let's let me try something different here. Oh, there it says you're there, but you're not there.
Oh, I see myself.
I don't
I
know
just
why
saw
you're not
myself.
coming in, Ray. It says unstable connection
Really?
on my end, but I don't understand
Oh,
why
really?
that's
Okay.
happening.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. How's
Do
that
you
better?
got something wrong with is your internet okay there?
Yeah, yeah.
There,
There
I'm
was no
soloing you
issues
out, but
earlier.
I'm not getting
Now
you.
I'm full screen. All right, let's see now. Let's
Nope.
go with this stuff. There
There
you
you
go.
are.
No.
Ah,
Oh, no. Oh, so, all right. Sorry.
good, good, good.
There?
Okay,
I'm there?
you're there. You're there.
All right.
And
All right. How you doing, Bob?
good, good. I got my better half with me now. There.
Oh, I don't have to.
Hey, Audrey.
Hello, everybody.
How you doing?
Yes.
I'm good.
Great.
So I have to say one thing
You
before
guys
you
look
get
good.
into
You sound good.
Florida. Give me 1 second, Ray. What Bob didn't tell you is if you want to go by yourself, they have an incredible solo price that they don't usually offer for those particular cruise. So
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, that's good. That's great.
yeah,
Yeah, a
it's
lot of I mean, they don't do the single
no,
rate, but
because
that's great.
the usual rate on the sea terrace, the balcony, is $4,100 for 2 people, and they gave me a price of $2,500 for a solo. So that's incredible.
Yeah, you get the room by yourself, and you
Yeah.
you know.
Anyway, I had to mention that.
Good.
Talk
Ray,
about
you're
South
frozen
Florida.
there. I don't know, but I can hear
I'm
you.
frozen.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it is my internet, but I didn't have any problems earlier. On my iPad when I was doing it. I'm frozen. Am I still frozen?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can hear you.
We can hear you just
Really?
fine.
Oh, okay.
Not a problem. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I
No
don't
problem.
know.
Go back to the iPad.
And it looks good on my end here.
Yeah.
You want me to leave and come back?
We can hear
Maybe
you.
that'll work. All right, we'll try to leave and come back.
Okay, come on back. I'm going to queue up a couple videos here so people can see what South Florida looks like here, okay? What this great, if anybody's on there that hasn't been to the South Florida Drone Meetup, I really want to share some of the excitement and the incredible camaraderie that's there.
I look terrible. You should take me off camera.
Am I back, Rob? Or
you're
no?
back and you're working now. Now you're moving fine.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. No problem. Audrey wants to be off the air. Scoot out a little bit, then, honey.
Oh, and again, Bob, I got to congratulate you on the success of your first annual Vegas Drone Meetup. Really, it looked like it was such an awesome time.
It was. It truly was. We, I couldn't have asked for it to be any better. It was just so fun to connect with so many of our friends.
And we had perfect weather.
The weather was absolutely, positively perfect, kind of thing. So we know this guy here, Mr. Crawford here.
Marcus, he does amazing videos. I love his videos.
He does.
I've been watching. He was one of the first guys I started watching when I started flying drones.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I was watching Marcus and Ron and Bill the drone reviewer.
Yep.
That was the initial 3 guys I was watching. And when Audrey would come by my little man cave here, she'd say, "What are you watching?" And I said, "Honey, I'm watching Old Farts with Drones."
Yeah, there you go. There's the name too.
And that's how this happened. And of course, I think everybody knows this now, but I'm older than all 3 of them. Okay.
Right. I know. And I'm right behind you, Bob.
You're only as old as you feel and act.
That's right. Hey, there's a few more people showed up here in the chat. I want to say hi to Lance. I know you're on your lunch break at the school there at Federal Way High School. And Barkley is there. Barkley's in
Lance,
Barkley's there. And, of course, Dominic and a couple other people have been here since the beginning. So I'm really thrilled that everybody shows up. But if you want to see, I want to show you a little bit of this video here because Marcus does such a beautiful job in showing us.
Hey everybody, Marcus Crawford here with the Idaho Quadcopter Channel. I am in
Beach
Florida,
Causeway.
and it's kind of the golden hour at the Jensen Beach Causeway Park. This is a couple of days before the great South Florida meetup. There's some kind of sketchy characters hanging out here, so I'm a little bit nervous today, but I'm going to fly anyway. Some really sketchy looking people.
Yeah.
Mr. Johnny Drone Flyer, he advertises the heck out of himself. You know, he's kind of that
Yes.
kind of a guy.
And John and Colleen.
John Flynn and his lovely wife.
There's John. There you go, John.
Anyway, everybody's flying. Ken Hoffbauer's over there sitting on the back of his pickup taking care of some work problem. John?
He's trying to figure out how to get back to the hotel.
You remember the days when we used to have to work and worry about stuff like that?
I do.
Yeah. Not one bit. Not one bit. Okay, let's quit messing around. Let's get this little Mini 4 in the air. And we got some good sun here. And maybe we'll see some boats. We'll fly around. Mr. Johnny's about to come in. Are you going to land, Johnny?
No,
You're just messing around? You're just getting some pictures?
Yeah,
This is a
Okay.
gives you a
There's
good
Mr. Johnny's
shot of where this South Florida Drone Meetup,
is
where the day of
3.
flying takes place.
Air
here.
3. One of these days, Johnny will get a Mavic 3. He'll get a real man's drone. But for now, that Air 3 will work.
We tried, right, John?
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what.
Okay, I'm going to quit talking. I'm going to start flying this drone. Okay, let's take a quick look at the safety menu here real quick, as we usually do. We're on
Marcus
bypass.
is always good about
normal. Got the
explaining the
radar map
safety menu.
on optimal. Return to home altitude 35 meters, which is plenty
he
for where
always
we're
flies
at here.
in metric.
120 meter max altitude. Not asking for any calibrations. We can take a quick look at the battery. That's looking good. No reason why we can't take off. Mr. Johnny, I'm going to take off right now. So let's do an automated takeoff on the app. It says I better be in normal mode. Yes, I am. Let's take off. I'm going to go up 7 meters.
Marcus narrates his videos.
I do too.
All right, so just as DJI tells us to do to get a precision landing, I'm going to go straight up 7 meters before I move off. So we're going to go, well, we went a little higher than that, so let's come back down a little bit. So maybe we'll get a precision landing. I don't know. But let's drop this guy back down and flip it around and take a look here. And yeah, everything seems to be working good. I think what we need to do now is we always do a droney, right? So yeah, it's a little bit windy here, so we'll see how it goes. But reversing up now, reverse and up, and off we go with the little Mini 4. There's the whole crew down there. In
It's a great
2
place
days,
to fly from, really, Bob.
It is such a great place.
Well, there's 147 people signed up for the meetup, and so this will be full of people.
Oh, wonderful!
So yeah, expect to see a lot of folks here on that day.
Yeah, that's such a perfect
anyway, let's
spot.
just take
Look
a
at
quick
that.
look around here. I'm gonna come in and come low, and we'll just kind of go sideways across.
How did you find this
area
place,
here to
Ray?
kind of give you a look at it? And like
Just
I
driving
said,
around, really.
there's going to be a bunch more people here.
We had
on Saturday. This is Thursday.
Experimental meetup.
And we got a little bit of a sunset and golden hour going on, so it's a good time to be doing this.
We did it at
Let's
the
just
other
move sideways
side
down
of
the
waterway.
down the causeway.
Well, we thought this location was better, so we
guys
picked this
look. I'm gonna pick
location.
up the camera a little bit.
Yeah, you know, with the 3 pavilions there.
And
you know,
yeah.
I mean, it really it's
kind of
accommodating
turn back
for
towards,
everyone. And
Stuart,
I mean,
Florida,
I
right
think
over here.
what are you up to
And
now?
there's
It's
the
like
sign right
170.
We're right here at the
No,
golden hour.
we got
a nice dredge
114
dredging
signed up.
some sand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got me and
or they will
Audrey
be.
on.
That's what they use it
Yeah,
for.
you
dredging
guys
up
are
some
on
sand.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can take a quick
All
look
right.
at that.
All
I
right.
think
Good. I want to
we
make
need
sure
to do an
we're
orbit
in.
around here.
My
Hey, Johnny, there's no cell phone tower, so I'm going to orbit around that crane. Okay.
No losses.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. There's no cell phone tower, so I'm gonna orbit around that crane. Yeah.
Audrey flew her
Yeah.
Mini 2 at Red Rock Canyon.
So you know what? I said this is a
past,
sand dredge. I don't
week
really
and a half
know.
ago.
It's some kind of a dredge.
That's
I
great.
presume
Yeah,
that
That
it's
looks like
used for
such a
dredging
cool
out the
place to
channel.
fly
I'm
drones.
quite sure
It really
that's what
does.
they
It
use
is.
it for.
it's
But,
almost as
but
cool
it
as this
looks
place,
good,
but this is
in the,
exciting
with the
here.
sun behind
Totally
it, doesn't
different.
Different
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, they have water,
bad.
and we have canyons and rock.
Let's,
Yes.
let's kind of Let's
Yeah,
kind of ease our way through
it's
here. And let's hit this
beautiful.
gap. Mr. Johnny probably wouldn't do
Let me
this, but I'm going
speed
to hit the
this up
gap.
here.
I'm going to go between
You can see
row
some of the
of
homes
condos
that are
there as well.
along this waterway.
Let's drop the camera down. Let's take a look at what's at these boats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
pour some money in them. And
this is
I'm
such
feeling
a
a pretty good
great
breeze here, but it
place.
doesn't seem to. I'm not getting any wind warnings on
Yeah.
the drone.
So
Boy,
you
some
have
beautiful
anything
houses
exciting
here.
planned for this year, Ray?
I'm sorry.
Okay, let's kind of pan
The
around
audio
here
is
and take a better look. Again,
overpowering
this
you.
is Hutchinson,
Yeah,
Hutchison
She
Island
asked.
turn the audio
Let
on.
is
let
what this
me
is. Yeah, looks like we
mute
got some.
Marcus here.
We're talking to Ray.
So, she asked, "What anything special that you have planned for this year?"
No, we're going to stick with the same format. Basically, leave well enough alone, more or less. But we did get a recommendation, and that was not to do an editing or photography presentation. That people wanted to mingle more and fly their drones more. So
Okay.
we're not going to have an editing photography presentation this year.
Okay.
But
All
of course,
right.
the raffle prizes are rolling in. They're starting to roll in, and
Oh, that's
that's
great.
that's the big thing, really.
That's great. That's
And
great.
people love to win things,
Oh yeah.
whether it whether it's. Oh, by the way, I stopped and saw Ken Hubbauer on the way down.
Yeah.
I didn't have much time, so I says, Ken, I'll meet you at Bucky's. Everybody knows Bucky's.
Yeah.
So he came down, and look what he brought me. He brought me a place in
Oh,
here.
cool. Oh, cool.
That was so nice of him.
Oh,
So,
how great.
but
Yeah.
we shared a beef brisket sandwich, and then he had to get back to work. So,
Ah, that sounds wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, we what do you want?
Oh, I just wanted to tell Ray that, of all the things I could have won at the meetup, you don't need to put me on camera. I won a landing pad, and I was so excited. I was like jumping up and
well, the
down.
landing pad it's a great prize,
Yeah. It folds up
Um,
to a little piece of pie, yeah.
okay, yeah. Um, I remember my first landing pad, and I don't have it with me. I wish I had it here. But my
Yeah.
wife actually made it for me. She
Oh.
made it out of a hot plate. It was a hot plate, and she ended up putting
Oh,
the H on it in a circle, and it was
how
really
cool.
good. But then I moved up to real landing pads.
Oh.
That's very creative, though.
Good. Yeah. How
But anyway, I
cool.
got the word. I don't know if you got the word, but Tom Dowling booked his flights.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, so I was
Yes,
glad to
he
get that. He
did.
called me about an hour ago and said, "Ray, I
Yep.
booked the flight." So he's coming,
Yep.
obviously. And
Yeah.
I was so glad to hear that.
Oh, yeah.
And
No,
then, the word must have spread too, because Jay Santiago and his wife, they're coming also.
They're also going on.
they're on the
cruise.
cruise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. They signed up for the cruise. So
And
that
that's
was
great. So,
yeah.
it's going to be a great time, no doubt about it. And
Oh yeah.
I think
No, I tell you, if you haven't signed up, if you're out there, I actually can't even see the chat at the moment. I got too many windows open on my
well, I got
screen.
23 new comments. Oh
There
my
you
God,
go.
look at these comments
Yeah,
coming in.
I see Bill
And
Thomas and Johnny Drone Flyers out there now on
hey, Johnny,
watching us.
Bill,
Yep.
Thomas, how you doing?
Yeah. Good.
Skybound, good to see
Good.
you.
Good.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
hard
I
to
got
keep up with the comments,
yeah. I have a little short little video here that I think is really exciting here. I'm gonna pull this one up here in just a second here. But yeah, thanks, Johnny. Johnny's there, Bill's there. Barkley's been in the chat for a little bit. Barkley, I was thinking you were gonna surprise us. I'm sorry. I really thought, any moment Barkley's gonna walk in here, and but we had, it was great. But we will see you in Florida. And boy, if you and Jenna wanted to come on this cruise, that would be a really, really great time for you. That's for sure. That is definitely for sure. So hang
Well,
on.
I don't,
Huh?
I, I don't know if you know this, but I had stopped at south of the border on the way down. I don't know if
Oh,
you're familiar
yeah.
with that place, with a big statue of Pedro and a big tower with a sombrero on the top,
I
like a,
saw it. Yeah.
and then I even filmed this giant gorilla, and I thought I found Kiko's that I had told Barkley. So
Oh,
I hope it wasn't live, right?
no. Yeah, Barkley's always got a gorilla with him there. Yeah. Okay. This is Jeff Norman's video from last year at night. I mean,
oh, I didn't see this one.
he
Okay,
waited
cool.
until sunset here and a little after sunset. And I mean, he got some beauty. Look at this. That's the causeway.
Nice hyperlapse.
You can see all the landing pads stacked up. And Dennis. Yay.
Good old Dennis.
Yep. There's Ron and Marcus.
Yeah.
And Max.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, how cool. And Ken Dono. Billy
Yeah.
Kyle. Yep. Yeah. And Ken Heron.
When you go to the meetups, it's so nice looking at the photos afterwards again.
Yeah.
There's Monica and Ken.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's you.
Yeah. Yeah, this is part of the good time here, that's for sure. Yeah, the wind kicked up here. This
Yeah.
was 23, and I remember that wind kicking up, and then Audrey said, "Can I fly my drone?" And Ron Brown said, "Oh, sure, go ahead, no problem."
Yep.
So
Yep.
I did.
She did good though. I tell you, I was so impressed, Audrey. I really was.
Yes, yes,
And
yes,
there's the
yes,
crowd, the whole
yes,
bunch. Yeah.
yes. She impressed the hell out of me, that's for sure.
Hey, Jody, Drone Shots. How you doing?
All right.
It's
All right,
Steve.
Jody.
Good to see you, Steve. Drone
Good,
Seekers
good, good.
International. He's coming
Yes.
back, Bob. He's
Who
coming
is?
back to the 5th annual South Florida Drone Pride, and he's bringing his wife, Haley.
Oh,
She's coming
great.
also.
We had 13
He wants to get
women.
the most distance traveled award.
Yeah, you might.
The most distance travel award.
Yeah, well, we were trading for a few years. It was between me and Marcus.
Right.
And then didn't somebody from Canada come?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, UK.
Oh, the UK. Oh, that
yeah,
was it.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Steve and Terry came last year from.
We might have to institute that here in Vegas next year. So.
Oh, who comes the furthest? Yeah. Oh,
it's
it
just
is
another way to have some fun,
Oh,
Sure.
yes. Yeah, we just enjoyed so much to everyone, coming out. And I'm sure you feel the same way, Ray, when,
when you come up with the idea and you wonder, like I've been saying it for 4 years now, if 4 or 5, maybe 10 people come, it'll be a success, and then it just
Yes.
keeps growing and growing. And I got to say thank you to everyone who comes to the South Florida Drone Meetup. Really.
Yeah.
It means so much to us. And I look forward to seeing you all when you show up. I really do.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking a lot about it at the drone meetup here too, Ray.
Yeah, you were the topic of discussion here.
Thank you. And I apologize. If it wasn't my anniversary week, I would have been there.
Okay, well,
but I didn't tell Cheryl. She's going next year. One way or another.
Otherwise, she's going to have to answer to me.
Well, what I was saying is we had 13 women drone pilots at the Vegas drone meetup, and we lined them all up for for a photo of
I,
all the
I saw the
women that were,
photo. Yeah, that was good. That's great.
yeah. I
Well,
mean,
I think
it's
there were a couple in there that weren't pilots, but
no. I think they all were. I
oh,
don't know.
Roz was in the picture, and
Was
she.
Well,
okay.
believe
Well,
it or not, I give an invitation out to the women who drone. I think the group is called,
yeah.
Yeah.
but they don't even respond.
Huh.
Well, shame on
I
them.
don't know.
Maybe they're
Yeah,
afraid that the guys aren't going to be welcoming. So maybe you have to sell that a little better, Ray.
Yeah.
yeah, that's it. But we
Well,
welcome female pilots, that's for sure. And
we
the
sure.
big thing is to get kids involved too. We
Yeah.
really encourage the drones to bring children if they
Yep.
can. You know, I'm not saying go kidnap them and bring them, but
My girlfriend came at the end of the day Saturday, and she hooked up with one of the guys. I can't remember who it was, and her 10-year-old son. He had him flying, and then he told him what kind of drone he should get, and he was so excited.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's cool. It
There's
is. It is.
nothing better, Ray, and you know it. Seeing the face of kids when they get on there and get a drone in their hand for the first time and experience that adrenaline of flying. That there's nothing better than that.
That's not relative to just kids, because we did the same thing with our Speaker of the Assembly, who had bought a drone, never taken it out of the box, and so we had him flying for the first time, and after curing ballots for 15 days or whatever it was, he had the biggest smile on his face.
Well, I'm sure you're going to influence them, and maybe you can go back and influence some of the senators and congressmen to do something with that bill.
Well,
Yes.
at least we don't have Elise Stefanik in there anymore, so that should help.
We'll see. We'll see. We are all on the edge, seeing if we're going to continue to have a hobby. In the future
I
here,
know.
we're all on that
I'm
edge.
thinking positive. I'm trying to
I
think
am too.
positive,
Me
and
I
too.
maybe
am
it'll just
too.
go by the wayside. You know what I
There's
mean?
just too much industry that's dependent on DJI drones that I can't understand how anyone would want to take that away from our society at this moment. So
Well,
many
like
small.
our congresswoman says, follow the money.
There's so many
Exactly. Yep.
small fire departments that can't afford a Skydio, but they can afford a DJI.
Exactly.
So I'd like to see them continue to be able to do that, kind of
Yeah.
thing. So, what else would you like to put up there, Ray? You're going to have a show on tomorrow at
Yeah, we
7
got a show on
p.m.
tomorrow. Jeremy Alms is my
Yeah,
special guest. He's from
yeah.
your neck of the woods,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah. We know Jeremy. We know
he has a
Jeremy
he has
well.
a big announcement to make, so it's gonna be nice. And he is a very creative, very knowledgeable drone pilot. He really is. So I'm looking forward to having him on my show
Oh, good,
again.
good, good, good.
And another thing I got to plug too is, I just got down to the condo. Cheryl and I just arrived to the condo late last night,
Yeah.
and when I went and got my mail out of the box, I had a Joe Leo T-shirt in there.
Oh,
So I got to say
oh,
thank you to
I
Joe.
love how
Really.
everybody shares stuff. Can you sit up?
I know. I know.
Michael Wright walked in and gave me this sweatshirt. You
Yeah,
know,
I know.
when
Very
he
nice.
walked in,
Very
I
nice.
mean, everybody shares so much here. And of course, I gave away a bunch of old fart hats, this
Yeah.
week, and
Yep. That's what
we've
happens. Yeah. People love getting them. I got to. Hopefully, this power is going to last, Bob. But I just noticed that apparently my computer's not plugged in, and I'm getting a low battery warning. So if I all
Okay.
of a sudden
Well, good.
go,
I hope you can
I
stay
mean the
on a few
power's
minutes
gone.
after we sign off. I do have a couple
So
things I wanted to talk to you, but if we don't, then
Well,
maybe we can get together on the phone
see,
here.
see what
yeah,
else is there
definitely,
to say.
definitely.
Yeah.
What else you got for us, Ray?
No, it's just that we're gonna have a good time. I never thought that we'd have 114 people signed up so early.
Yeah,
And again, I know, just like happened last year, we'll lose 8 or 10. They won't
sure.
show up,
5 or 6
but
months from now,
we'll
right?
have people that walk up too.
Of course.
So
So did we.
that's what happens,
Strangely, we
right?
did. Yeah, we had a
Yeah,
half a dozen people show up that we didn't have any information on, and they said, "Hey, we went online today and bought the ticket, and here we are." I was like, "Okay, real good." It was wonderful. And we barely had enough
yeah,
gift bags for everybody, but it worked out. It really did work out. So, yep.
yeah.
What are
Let
you
Ray
putting?
talk. He's
No,
gonna
it's going
get
to be
up.
good, and obviously Dennis is going to entertain us a little bit. Dennis
Good.
Lovelady, he'll play his ukulele and sing, and then Tony had said he's going to get that couple back, and hopefully, and they're going to entertain us also at the South Florida Drone
Oh,
Meetup.
good.
So,
We all
and
enjoy that. Yep.
and then the main day of flying is Saturday. At the Jensen Beach Causeway Park, but then we have a second day of flying on Sunday over at Dolman Park, which is right on Hutchinson Island at the beach. And
Yeah.
that's a good time also, really. As you know, you
Yeah.
guys have both been there, so you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, except for
Yeah.
the mosquitoes.
Get your repellent.
And I don't know if you heard, Bob, but the Lady Stewart fishing boat took some damage during the hurricanes.
Oh,
Oh,
that's too bad.
And it had to be repaired, and it's been out of the water for I think almost 2 months, having
ah,
repairs done on it. But it's just about complete, and it's back in the water, and they're ready to start
okay. That's
sailing.
always fun.
Doing fishing charters again. So we'll finish it up on a Monday with that fishing trip again.
Oh,
So
good. If anybody out there hasn't gone on the Lady Stewart,
you know
I
it.
I think every single person that went on caught fish.
Yes,
I mean,
definitely.
I don't know. I mean, they know exactly where to go, but I mean, I'm not. I enjoy it, but I'm not the greatest. But I caught a half a dozen fish easily. And of course, that first year, I fed the fish.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't go on small fishing boats.
Huh.
Yeah. No, it's a fun time. It really is. I look forward
Yeah.
to it. You know.
Yeah. It's a great afternoon. It's a great little journey out there, and I got to tell you, just everybody enjoys it. Well, listen, I'm going to have to end the stream here. I'm using this Wave instead of
I see that.
StreamYard.
I'm getting a notification. Yeah, it's going to
Yeah,
end in 2 minutes, 8
yeah,
seconds.
and so I usually like to wrap it up a little bit early. So, like I said, contact Ray Kelly and let him know that you want to go. I don't know if there's any rooms left, Ray. Do you know? Yeah.
Well, Jay booked his room yesterday, and Tom was calling the hotel today. So,
Okay.
but yeah,
So
but
call
call and
Hampton
tell him you're
Inn.
with the South Florida Drone Meetup Group, and you should get the rate of
Right.
$139.
Yep.
But if not, and it get full, there's plenty of hotels in the area, and it's not too much higher, but
Yep.
it is
I was,
higher. So, and I got to say thank you to the Hampton Inn because
oh,
they've been
yeah.
holding that rate for us for 4 years now. So
Yep.
thank you,
Yep.
Yeah,
really,
I
to
some
was
somebody.
Christine
surprised.
and the Hampton Inn.
I was surprised when I called. They said, "Oh no, we can't take it directly anymore. You have to connect to the corporate thing." And when I got to the corporate Hampton Inn person, and I said, "I'm with the South Florida Drone Meetup," and they knew exactly what I was talking about, and they had the exact rate and everything
Okay,
else.
good.
Yeah, all good. All right, Ray. Thank you. I'm going to
Well,
end the
thank
stream,
you.
but
I
if
appreciate it, Bob. Thank you for promoting it.
okay, can you stay on for a minute, Ray? Let's see if as long as
Yeah.
you're
hmm
working. Thank you,
Have you
everyone.
Have a good day, everybody.
We will see you soon. Bye bye now.
Bye.